There is a book sitting on more shelves in executive offices than almost any other leadership book ever written. The book was published in 1936. And if you ask most people who own it whether Dale Carnegie's principles actually show up in their day-to-day leadership, their staff meetings, their hard conversations, the answer would probably be no. That gap between knowing and doing is exactly why we're spending a week inside the MLDC looking at this specific book. I'm Seth Winterhalter. This is the HaltingWinter podcast. Welcome to our summer series. It's called The Stories That Shape Leaders. Dale Carnegie, in his famous book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, his core argument is one of those things that sounds obvious until you actually try to live it. Your effectiveness as a leader, your ability to move things forward, to build trust, to get genuine cooperation from the people around you, it depends less on your technical expertise than on how well you actually work with people. Not how you manage them, how you work with them. He's writing a playbook for influence without authority, for building relationships you didn't choose and can't easily exit, for leading people whose cooperation you need but can't simply mandate. That's not a description of the private sector. That's a description of your Tuesday morning. This week inside the MLDC, we're going to work through the big ideas from this book and how they apply to the realities of local government leadership. We'll talk about what it actually means to shift your attention away from managing your own image and toward genuine interest in the people you lead. We'll talk about the human need to feel seen and what it costs when your staff, your council, and your community don't feel that from you. We'll talk about Carnegie's counterintuitive claim that you cannot win an argument, and why that is especially true when the person you're arguing with will be sitting across from you for the next several years. We'll get into the difference between asking and ordering, and why questions unlock something in people that directives simply can't. And we'll close the week on Friday with one of Carnegie's most neglected principles, the discipline of letting people save face when the conversation is hard and the stakes are high. Here's what I want you to get from today's episode, whether you're an MLDC member or not, and I would encourage you, become one. Go to HaltingWinter.com/MLDC to learn more about our leadership development community. Carnegie's principles are not charming. They're not social tricks. At their core, they're a reorientation away from yourself and toward the person in front of you. In a profession where your relationships are long, your authority has real limits, and public trust has never been more fragile and yet essential, that reorientation is not optional. It is the job. If you're a local government leader and you're not a part of the MLDC, the Municipal Leadership Development Circle, now's the time. Join us as we work through the books that will shape how you lead and translate them specifically into your municipal world. Again, you can learn more at Halting, HALTING, HaltingWinter.com/MLDC. I'm Seth Winterhalter. Thanks for joining me here on the HaltingWinter podcast. Until next time, keep leading with impact.